And California is on high alert right now as some experts expect an intense wildfire season. Heavy winter that brought a lot of rain, and that turned into green vegetation across the state, creating a lot more fuel for those fires.
Right now, local crews are preparing, and CBS 8's Chris Grow is in Chula Vista showing how the CVFD is protecting our wildlands.
I'm Chris Grow out here in Otay Ranch, and while it may not look like it right now for your eyes, you can kind of smell the smoke. Again, controlled fires going on for some upper level training, and you can see again a lot of the brush that's surrounding us right now. It's dry, it's ripe for fuel, for fire. I want to bring in Captain Josh Sanders here with Chula Vista Fire to talk a little bit more about the goal for today. You were telling me you've got fire departments from as far north as Long Beach. What are you guys out here doing?
That's right. This is considered a controlled burning operation. This does involve some pretty high-level training. So these are veteran firefighters from all around the region in Southern California that are coming together for this very unique opportunity where we bring veteran firefighters, as I said, control measures in the form of fire engines to make sure the fire doesn't get out of control, and then the appropriate weather and topography that we can work with something to put some small fire on the ground and see what it does, be able to manage that in a way that we can control, and it's a way to prepare people for the fire season that's coming up.
One of the other things that we noticed, and we both made the remark to each other, was that the rain season was really good for us, and we all celebrate that, but in its place now that it's drier, it's a lot of fuel for fire. So are you guys preparing for basically a season that may have more fuel than in past seasons?
You know, it's two things, because in one sense, this is an annual training, and so we prepare for this eventuality no matter what, every year. But yes, you're right. This year we have seen a real high increase of rain and precipitation that has affected our fuel load. The vegetation has grown, and now we can reasonably anticipate that it's going to dry out over the course of the year. And so we need to prepare for the worst, and that's why we're here today.
And we know the message in recent years has always been that fire season is all year long, that this is peak fire season that we're entering. You guys are preparing for that. What should the folks at home be doing right now?
Two things we recommend for homeowners as it relates to fire emergencies and emergencies in general. But for fire is to have that 100 feet of defensible space. So if you're a homeowner, you want to make sure the vegetation doesn't grow right up to your home. You want to have some type of clearance. And then for all types of emergencies, our second piece of advice is to have a go bag, a backpack, a duffel bag that you can sustain for 72 hours away from your home. Can you leave for 3 days with your family? Are you going to have enough food, clothing, medications, etc. to grab that bag quickly? If you were to call upon to evacuate your home, can you leave for 3 days comfortably and come back in one piece? So that's the two recommendations we have for folks.
And then for folks living in and around this area, they see smoke, they know it's you guys and your training, and this is all safe.
Yes, so here in southeast Chula Vista, we're here doing a training exercise today and tomorrow during business hours, 8 to 5. We've alerted the local residents, but anyone that's driving by that does see a fire, know that there's veteran firefighters here with control measures in place, putting a small amount of manageable fire on the ground on purpose to prepare us for the fire season ahead, and it's something we do every year on an annual basis. They can feel safe driving by this incident.
Okay, Captain, thank you so much for helping us out here, explaining a little bit about what's going on and everything that you guys do. And always, for more information about how to prepare, always go to CBS8.com and click on that story link. Reporting in Otay Ranch, I'm Chris Grow for CBS 8.